Hey everyone, so today I am doing a video on Lighthouse Beach at Sanibel Island. It is right at the tip of Sanibel Island, and there's two distinct areas. There is the beach area and there is the pier area on either side of the island, and it's actually two distinct areas. If you go down to the pier, there's a lot of wildlife. We saw dolphins, seashells, and an area where there seems to be a lot of wildlife. It was really cool. We decided to go off the main parking lot, which is the first place we saw, so it's the first place we parked. But had we known about the other parking structure on the other side of the island, we would have definitely gone there. But something to keep in mind if you're planning a trip, which part of the island do you really want to be closer to. So we arrived at 9, no problem parking. If you do get there later, it can get really bad. So off the main parking lot, we followed the path to get across to the other side of the island because we were in search of seashells. You come to this dead end where you have the choice of making a right or a left. If you take the right side, which we decided to take towards the lighthouse, you will follow the path and it will lead to the lighthouse. And in the lighthouse area, there is a roundabout where there were a lot of cars dropping off people while they went in search of a parking spot. So you can see there's a path on the left-hand side to continue, or you can go straight towards the lighthouse. We went towards the lighthouse and we just kind of took a couple pictures and explored the area. You can see all the cars dropping off. So we continued on the path, that little red path, all the way towards the restrooms. And off the restrooms, you have the opportunity either to continue towards the pier or go to a picnic area that's at the tip of the island. And we actually decided to go to the picnic area and see if it was possible to kind of set up camp there. And you can see that picnic area. There's a small path, there's a couple picnic tables. It was packed by the time we got there, and it's probably like 9:30, 10 in the morning. There is an opening towards the beach because you can see there's a lot of trees and foliage. So there's this little opening where you can hang out, maybe pick some seashells, but you can see there's a lot of vegetation. So we decided to head back on that red path all the way to the pier. So this is the pier. There's a lot of people fishing there. Right there, there's a dolphin. There's a dolphin. We saw a couple dolphins, all of these seashells along the shoreline, and we continued down, kind of going towards the picnic area. There's these little pots and all of this vegetation. We wanted to explore, see how far we could go, but it's kind of hard because there's so many branches. So we ended up just turning back all the way back to the pier. There is a living shoreline restoration in progress. Please keep off the protected dunes. So something to keep in mind, not really for exploring. So we went back to the pier, and off the pier we went to the other side where there's all of these boats. Now, frankly, for me, the water was a little too dirty. I didn't feel comfortable letting the kids inside. So we headed all the way back to the main parking lot again and to the other side, to the beach area. Now this is your traditional beach. This is sand and water. There are a few boats that come along, but they are further into the ocean, not so close to the shoreline. So since they're a distance away, there's enough space, and I feel like the water was cleaner, a lot cleaner than on the other side. So the kids went in, they played and had a great time. It was a great place to explore. We did not find any sea urchins, which was what we were looking for, but we did find a few pretty cool seashells. One thing to keep in mind, parking does fill up quickly, $5 an hour for parking, so be prepared.